The what, once I write it down, that forces me to kind of work towards it. Remember, when you write it down, wherever your focus goes, your energy flows, right? It's just most of us don't have anything written down. Most of us don't have the list of what they're supposed to do today, and the list of what they're supposed to do today should all be income producing activities. Most of us don't have that list on their desk right now of all their income producing activities, like something like this. You don't have this on your desk, right? Income producing activities that have to get done today, because I could die tomorrow, right? Today. All right. So ideal, you write down your ideal life. That's the what. So what we want to do is make sure you're thinking outside the box on the how, because if we're just following other real estate agents, we know this, 87% of real estate agents fail, flat out. Right now, we got 30% of real estate agents getting out of the business, 600,000 realtors, right? Thank God, more business for all of us that are focused. And now what we can do is we can either follow the 87% on what they're doing, or we could create our ideal life, and now we can work on thinking outside the box and getting to our how. So let's talk about the how. First of all, you have to know who your ideal client is. Some people call it an avatar. You have to know who your avatar is, guys. And your markets is different people. You got to know how much money they make, what race are they, what language they speak, how much money they make. You need to know how many kids they have. You need to know what they do for a living. You can't be all things to all people. And so if you knew who your ideal client is, remember, you could just go after that person every single day, because that's a large group of people, whatever it is. It might be single moms with kids in our high school. It might be business people, like it is for me, business people. So I'm always going to be around business people, because those are the people I like to be around. I like the conversations I like. It might be people that do crafts. It might be people who, do speaking. I don't know, whatever your gift is. I would design my real estate business around my gift and things that I like to do, because the numbers used to be 85%. Now it's 90% of people who have earned $1 million or more made their money in real estate. So that means 9 out of 10 people you meet, no matter what they're involved in, that have become successful, they made it through real estate. And guess what? You're the conduit between them and their bank account, right? You're the conduit between those people. And so identify and then give your ideal client what they want. You have to know what they want, guys. That means you're gonna have to do some research. You're gonna have to use AI. You're gonna use ChatGPT. You're gonna have to use Google. You're gonna have to do some free surveys and polls, like I do with you guys every week on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all the different places where you can ask questions for free, so you can identify what they want. And if you can find 1 to 3 things that they want, you guys need to mute. Somebody's messing up my trainer here. All right, who's not muted. All right, if you can find 1 to 3 things that they want, then you can give it to them, and then you can over deliver, because everything's about over delivery. My son started his digital marketing company a couple weeks ago, and he took on his mom as his client out in California. And she's throwing this big event for 100 ladies that are business people, and she had him create a event page for her. She got a package deal where somebody gave her 5 events that she's gonna do for like $60,000. And so she said, all right, I'll give you a shot, son. And he didn't even interview her about what she wanted. And so when he said, hey, he was all excited about having the project completed. When he gave her the completed project, she was like, what is this? This doesn't even go to my client. Like, this doesn't even match who I am trying to go after. So he's 18, and I said, okay, well, let's create you a questionnaire so you can find out what people want so you can over-deliver. And so when he did that, he fixed it. But he was really, you ever been gung-ho about something, and then you talk to somebody and they're just like, no, this is not what I wanted. Like, you went shopping or something, like, and he was just all in his mind. And I'm like, well, You got to know what people want before you can give them what they want. Like, that doesn't make any sense. All right, so imagine this. And this is one of the biggest things that I can tell you guys when people look at my marketing systems and things of that nature. My mentors taught me this. They said, Anthony, I spelled internet wrong. If the internet goes down and MLS no longer existed, it was gone. It does not exist. How would you do these things? Find new buyers and sellers, help buyers find homes, and attract buyers to your listing. Like, think about that. Like, ask yourself this question. If the internet went down right now, and it was not going to come up for a year, and MLS did not exist, it does not exist anymore, how would you find buyers and sellers? How would you find them? You guys can chime in if you want to, and you type in the chat, whatever you might want to do.
Knock on their door.
Some people would not
go through my phone and call everybody and then ask them for referrals as well.
Okay, go through your phone. What else? Anybody else? What else would you do? Some of you guys go take an L and just go. What you gonna do? Go back to corporate America? They don't have no internet. That means the job is tough, right? I mean,
go to networking events.
Go to networking.
Okay. This ain't no. Hey guys, I'm asking these questions for a reason. I talk to a lot of realtors, and some of them can't think about what they would do. Go to wherever your ideal client is, right? Right? Okay. How would you help them find? How would you help buyers find homes if MLS didn't exist? How would you do it?
Use the realtors.com. Would that work? Oh no.
Internet. Y'all on mute on the top. Come on, y'all.
MLS or the internet, or just MLS?
MLS and the internet is gone. How would you help a buyer find a home?
Well, I would just call my friends and family and see if any of them are selling their home or know someone at home.
Okay, that's one way.
I would focus on new construction builders, go into the new development communities.
Okay, that's a great way. How would you help a buyer find a home if the internet did not exist and MLS did not exist? How would you do it? I got a billion ways.
Get out, pound the pavement, drive around, and listen. Go to the newspaper. You got to go old school.
Yeah, I'm with Akina.
2023. Yeah. I mean, what about direct marketing in the mailbox? I'm just putting up a direct marketing campaign in somebody's mailbox. Number one thing realtors don't do, but it's one of the most lucrative things you can do, right? What about who lives in the subdivision with an HOA? Anybody? Who has a kid in high school or 18 and under? Anybody? Y'all part of PTAs, right? If not, you need to get your butt in there and be a part of it, right? Everywhere's a business opportunity. Who has kids that play sports, right? Who has a local YMCA near you, or a church near you, or I mean, we could go on and on. I could give you 50 ways to find homes for buyers that the internet has nothing. It has nothing to do with the internet or MLS. But as realtors, what do? We stay focused on MLS. Oh, yeah, we got low inventory. You know, low inventory out here. Your job is to help people figure out how they can get what they want. Sellers don't want to buy it. Are you telling me that sellers don't want to sell their home and buy another home because rates are at 7%? I don't believe it. What if you got them an extra $10,000 or $15,000 on their home and they could buy down their rate to 4.99? We just closed like 7 deals last week at 4.99, a guaranteed on loans. Like that was last week, right? You got to think outside the box. And the realtors that I talk to, because I talk to a lot of realtors, we have 500 realtors that are connected to guaranteed home loans. And I do meetings with them. And I'm like, okay, well, these are the things that I'm teaching. I'm like, just get more money for your sellers so they can buy down their rate for the next couple of years. And then they'll